Hello, and welcome back to the table. Actually, we got a little tabletop, cooktop action and the big table with all my friends. But I had to start over here with my buddy, Chef Jernard Wells, who's making quite a feast today. And you got a little something for us. What this is, you'll get your life right.
The Get Your Life Right punch is out of my book, Southern Inspired, My American Table. This particular punch, it can be a mocktail, or you can kick it up and add your own libations to it.
Okay, we're libation free. But
yes.
I know you're not going to tell me everything that's in it, but you got a recipe. Pour a little something while I head on back over to the table to see what you made for us. What's in this one?
This right here, we have peach, pear, and we also have papaya.
Peach, pear, papaya.
Yeah,
on Portia.
peach and pear papaya juice. You can get these out of any of your local grocery stores. And then from there, you can add either your own lemon and lime soda or club soda sparkling water.
Thank you. I got the big one. I did it on purpose so I can get the big one. I'm going to go sit down.
You go ahead.
And we're going to keep talking, but cheers. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Pears, peach, papaya, pineapple, all on Portia with Darlene, Larry, Miss Shanika, and Griff. Tell me what you got going on.
First of all, shout out to the chef.
Yes,
this is amazing. I've never had repurposed waffles before.
And that's because these are cornbread waffles.
These are
cornbread
awesome.
waffles, yes.
Yes.
Awesome, dog.
First time you ever heard of it. So listen, you've all been very candid about, the highs and lows of the year. I'm curious, just what is it that you say in your individual roles, in your careers, and your ministries, and when people interact with you, to keep people encouraged when folks are going through, because we know this can be a really dark time, and we're enjoying this, but we're also mindful, right? Larry, I'll start with you.
I can tell you the joy of taking a breath, being able to breathe in and breathe out is really something that we take for granted. And I can tell you that's one of the greatest gifts that you can get, because that tells you right away you're alive.
God tapped you on the shoulder and said, I've got more for you to do.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I'm here. I'm a living witness, testament of God, what God can do for you.
Yeah, for sure.
I am super duper grateful that Darlene McCoy Jackson is on her road to being cancer free. When she didn't tell a lot of people about her condition, so I feel honored to be part of that circle that she had. But we really prayed for her, and I told her, I was like, Darlene, all the people you talk to every day about Jesus, God gonna look out for you. He got to. You're his favorite. You're the apple of his eye.
And I know that in your journey, you've encountered other men and women who are dealing with cancer.
Absolutely.
And there are dark days.
Yes.
How do you keep yourself encouraged and others who are looking to you to be the light on the darkest days?
I'll tell you, when you understand that it is a battle that you're going to have to fight every day, you get used to the fact that you're fighting. And then you just keep your eyes on the victory.
Yeah.
I keep my eyes focused on where I'm going. I keep my eyes focused on what's going to come out of this, and I just keep fighting. I don't look so hard at the battle. I don't look so hard at the fight, because that'll distract me from my victory.
How about that?
So I just keep my eyes right on the prize.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jernard, I have to ask you, as we are dining on this incredible, is this what you do every year for the holidays? And I need to be very clear. With the wife and how many kids?
9
kids.
Yeah.
Let us be very clear. He and his wife have 9 beautiful children. You do this?
I do.
Every year?
But
they're helping you out, right?
Yeah, now they've all got older. Even the grown ones now is, hey, you've learned something from me. You bring a dish, or you come in the kitchen to cook with me. I really love having the family in the kitchen cooking with me. I think the dinner table is the focal point of the house. As they say, the heart of the house. That's where everything is discussed, talked about. It's always over dinner. We celebrate over dinner. We cry over dinner.
Right.
And I think that's one of the key places in life to hold those conversations, where I build my relationship with my wife and kids. My father built his relationship with me around the table.
Right.
So
when you
what I know.
travel so much and you cook so much while you're working, do you ever say, listen, we're just going out? Or is this still something you feel like I've got to pour into my wife and kids the same way I'm pouring into all of my fans?
Now I do have days where I'm like, hey, I want to go out. I want someone else to cook for me.
I know that.
But
But nobody wants to cook behind you. I mean,
Just tasting everything.
I'm probably look,
did you
I
put
may be one of the
seasoning
most
in there?
humble eaters in a restaurant, but I really love cooking, and the reason why I love it, even when I travel so much, is because at home is when I get to test out my cornbread waffles, things like that. Is what the hardest critics there, because they're going to tell me straight up what they think about them. So I really love it when I come back home, if it's some creativity that I'm stewing and brewing on. Those are the first ones that I get to try.
Number 10 this year.
Yes. The more the merrier.
Chef, who in your family can cook?
Right.
Look, we still trying to figure it out, because let all my family tell it they better than me.
they
How
are.
about that?
Miss Shanika, tell me, looking ahead, right? Because this is what a lot of folks do. I mean, I stopped doing New Year's resolutions, but we have sort of these visions and goals. I'm curious to hear what your vision is moving into, and your goals moving into the new year.
Well, my vision, definitely, it can't start at the top of the year.
Right.
Like it's a process, and to making things a better habit for yourself. So I found myself working out more, watching what I eat aside from today, and just being more conscious of the things that I speak and say, and really being able to manifest what it is that I really want to happen in my life. So, between my mouth and God's ears, like that's, where it is right now, but just taking more time to be focused and centered.
Yeah, I like that centered piece with everything we've got going on in our lives. It is important, I think, just to remember that we've got to have this conversation with God on a regular basis.
Every day.
Where you take a moment. I have to thank my friend Chandra, who suggested that we write in our journals every day just what we're thankful
Every day.
for. It's not always what we're praying for and asking God for, but just here's what I'm thankful for.
That's it. That's actually the way to get into the present.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
yeah, I love
And
it.
the way to get into one of the presents for all of you, which is going to be Darlene, you got to take this little bitty commercial break while we eat some more food. But coming up, the darling Darlene is going to give us a soulful rendition of a classic Christmas song. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Y'all ain't got no